Just to answer right off the top, no, this movie is not as good as the Dario Argento version of Suspiria, and no, it is not as good as Luca Guadagnino's last film, Call Me By Your Name, but still, it's a good film. Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Suspiria. Suspiria stars Grace Moretz, Tilda Swinton, Jessica Harper, Mia Goth, and Grace Moretz, and this movie is directed by Luca Guadagnino, who did last year's Call Me By Your Name, a phenomenal, amazing romance film, and now 2018 Suspiria, a remake of the old Dario Argento Suspiria, back in the classic era of horror. A great, underrated, overlooked film, Suspiria. A lot of horror fanatics know it and love it, but a lot of people still need to see that original film. It is fantastic. Has one of the greatest horror scores out there. It's right there with Jaws and Halloween, Exorcist as some of the greatest scores you will ever hear in a horror film. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's fucking amazing. You don't have to see that movie to see this movie, because this movie is a remake and it's also incredibly different, so you can see this movie without seeing the original film, but I'd still say go back to see that original film because it is much better and it is a fucking great film. So good. So creepy and so unsettling. This movie's also creepy and unsettling, but in different ways. This movie basically has the same story about a girl entering a dance company and stuff, and this dance company is centered in darkness and nightmarish things and stuff. It's very cult-like and demonic and everything. And basically it's about these people trying to wake up from this nightmare or live into this darkness and nightmare forever. Yes, are their souls going to be cast for eternity? Who knows? And yeah, that's all I'm speaking in code just in case you haven't seen this movie or the original film yet. I don't want to spoil anything. And yeah, and this movie is really good, actually. It's very good. This again proves that Dakota Johnson, if she's not doing a 50 Shades movie, she can actually be a very talented actress. Like, she was great in Bad Times, The El Royale, and she is solid in this film. Really fucking good. Very interesting character, very compelling character. A character, again, you are rooting for. And this character goes through some serious twisted shit. Like, this is more twisted than Black Swan shit. This is some fucked up shit she goes through in this movie, and the fact that she keeps her cool for a little bit is, like, mad respect. And all the trials and shit she has to go through is just absolutely interesting. And yeah, she really has to show her acting chops in the third act, and she gives a great performance in this movie, Dakota Johnson. Absolutely solid. The show stealer, as usual, is Tilda Swinton. Tilda Swinton is just such a great actress, and anytime she has to be, like, really mad and twisted and fucking crazy and stuff, she is just a delight to watch. And she steals every scene she's in this movie. Tilda Swinton is such a talented actress, and my god, she shows her talents in this movie. She is so fucking good. All the actresses give great performances. All the dancers, the dancing sequences of the ballet and stuff is all really well done and stuff. And the cinematography is phenomenal. That's the biggest improvement from this one to the original. The original has good cinematography, but it had a little bit of a lower budget and stuff. And it had more of that, like, sort of grindhouse feel at times, the original film, because the budget wasn't super high and stuff. But this one had a bigger budget. Not that big of a budget, but still, and technology these days and stuff, and better cameras, better equipment, and just there's a lot of great cinematography, a lot of great shots, and really good shot compositions in this film. And I love the color coding in this film too, and I love how certain colors represent certain tones, and they're almost symbolizing certain plot elements that are going to happen in the film stuff, all due to color coding and stuff, and shot compositions. That's all done brilliantly. Genius costume design and cinematography, and also brilliant editing too. This is some great editing in this film, and yeah, I love it. I thought Luca Guadagnino's direction was also phenomenal. It was a really well structuralized story. He got out some great performances by all these actresses and stuff, and I thought he directed a solid film. His direction was obviously better in Call Me By Your Name, but this is a really great horror thriller, sort of sci-fi-ish kind of movie and stuff, and he does a great job. Phenomenal direction. The writing was also really good. Again, the music, the score was haunting. It was so good. A lot of this, it had a lot of great atmosphere, this really grim, very dread atmosphere and stuff. It feels like you're lost when you're watching this movie. It feels like you're almost entering death, and it's unsettling as fuck, and it's done super, super, super well. My negatives of this movie is, one, the original just did it better, and the original is more simplistic of how it does it. This one really drags. It really drags out. And this movie's almost 2.5 hours long, and it takes 2.5 hours to get to its point. And when it gets to its point, it's awesome. I mean, that's really cool and stuff. And there's a lot of different things they put in this movie, which is great. But there's a lot of things that just drag on and on and on. And there was no need for it. I'm like, why are they just showing repetitive scenes that's becoming tedious at times? And there's just things I'm like, why are they doing that? I'm like, they could easily just cut and go to the next scene, but they don't and stuff. And that was a little irritating. See, the original film's only an hour and 45 minutes or something, and it got to its point. It's really creepy. It built on atmosphere. You cared about the characters, and it got into the fucked up shit. And then the movie ended, but this one drags and talks about characters we don't care about, and it goes into things that we just don't give a shit about. I'm like, get into the real plot, and when it gets into that, a lot of the beginning, some parts of the middle, and especially in its third act, which is fucking crazy, that's when it gets awesome. There's just a lot of scenes that just, they could easily took it out of the film, just easily took it out and made the film more flowing. It would have flowed more natural. It would have been a lot more intense and scary and stuff. And just the runtime, it was a big problem for me. And I like long movies, but long movies that are long for a reason. This one just has a lot of unneeded things, and just it kind of bored me at times. And just, the movie is so solid and so great. It would have been an amazing, amazing remake if it just took a lot of these scenes out that just went nowhere and stuff. And yeah, that was my biggest gripe with it. It's a big gripe, but the movie itself is still super good, and it's a movie that I highly, highly recommend because it is such a well-acted, well-crafted, well-directed, well-shot, well-edited film, and it is creepy and unsettling. The original's still better. I will say that millions of times, but still, it's still a great film. 2018 Suspiria is a film that, if you're a horror junkie, you just really want to see a cool, fucked up film, you'll get your money's worth, hands down. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Suspiria 2018 an 8 out of 10. Really great film. Check it out. So yeah, that was my review for the movie Suspiria. So in the comment section below, please tell me, did you see this movie? If you did, give me your thoughts and opinions, and also, what one did you like more? Do you like the original Suspiria, directed by Dario Argento, or do you like this one, directed by Luca Guadagnino? Yes. Which one is your favorite? My favorite, again, the original, but what is your favorite? Comment below, let me know, and as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.